Call to order, Community Facilities District Board, May 4th, 2022. Clerk, please call the roll.
Board Member Kinsinger.
Present.
Board Member Dickinson.
Here.
Board Member Hepperly.
Here.
Board Member Schumacher.
Present.
Board Member Packard.
Present.
Vice Chair Hunt.
Here.
Chairman Plaguda.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Bale, you are up for the Community Facilities District budgets.
Hello, so we have the Entertainment Center budget first. With this budget, we are having a slight decrease projected, a very slight decrease, as well as a increase in their capital. They did provide, Shane at the Entertainment Center did provide a 5-year capital improvement plan last year that we incorporated into their budget, and this is the items that would be on the current scale, including a audio system upgrade. That's been a source of continual challenges at the center, and it'll help get more activities to come in and more acts to want to go there if people can actually hear them properly. So that's one of the investments that they would like to be making, as well as railing system on the retractable seating, BMS program for their ice plant and HVAC, and exhaust fans in the concession stands. And the debt service in the Entertainment Center is not changing much. It stays pretty steady until 2037 when the $16 million debt service ends, and 2033 when the $2 million debt service ends.
All right.
And with that, are there any questions on the Entertainment Center?
What's the total amount that we owe on the event center?
It was 18 total, and we've paid on it for a few years. We're probably at approximately, I would say, right around 14.5.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And then we have Parkway CFD. Parkway is an ad valorem taxing district, so we set the rates through property taxes. The bonds will be paid off in 2031. In this area, the assessed limited value actually decreased due to additional nonprofits buying properties in the area, which unfortunately increases the rates for the other businesses in this area. It is a commercial district, so it is businesses that are impacted. Even with the town's offsetting contribution of $70,000, we are expecting the rates for the property tax owners in that area to go up. Approximately $618 a property, but depending on the size of property and the commercial valuation, it can be a lot more for some of them. Pronghorn Ranch CFD expires in 2029 is when the bonds will be paid off. In this area, there was an increase in the limited value and a decrease in the property tax rate that we are proposing. It equates to an approximate decrease per property of around $9.50, so it's pretty minimal. It's staying pretty flat because these are all structured, as we've discussed in prior sessions, with the expenses of the district, with the debt service, and then it is divided out among the property owners in the district based on their assessed valuation. Additionally, in Pronghorn, there is around $46,000 that's budgeted in successor and interest charges that helps offset the cost on property owners. The next one is Quillwood Meadows CFD. Here, the assessed value had a slight increase, and we're not suggesting any change in the property tax rate. The rate will change, or the amount per property will change by about $25 for the homeowners in Quillwood Meadows. Part of this is the O&M. Last year we had dropped the operations and maintenance portion. The town can charge up to 30 cents. We had dropped it to 10 cents to help offset the significant increase in that was needed for the bond payment. So this year we are pushing that back up to 25 cents, because even when we get it back up to 30, it still doesn't cover all the O&M, just like every other district. It doesn't cover the landscaping and other things that the town does cover on behalf of the district.
So help me here, Gilbert, you were out looking at the deferred maintenance on all the open space areas. Can these funds be used for that or not?
Only things that were actually purchased or
list.
acquired by the CFD.
Okay, so so the retention isn't.
When does that one
Is-
expire?
That one expires in 2029.
Thank you.
So both Quillwood and Pronghorn, 2029.
Correct. And on the retention, we do have, if that was for the off of Quillwood, the retention basin, we do have 36,500 in the town side to start that project. And then there's another 36,000 planned the following year. There's some riprap or drainage rock that we had put in for at Quillwood. It's Quillwood riprap is what they have it in the budget for, and it's a smaller amount, so it's not on the CIP, but it is split between 2 years starting this next year. So if that's what you were referring to on drainage, that might be part of it now. Okay.
Destroyed in the last flood, right? Was like taken out.
I don't believe there's actually been anything at where this is going. I don't think there was anything previously. Stone Ridge CFD expires in 2030. The bonds expire in 2030. There was an increase in the assessed value and a decrease in the property tax rate. In this area, we do have rental income from the clubhouse that offsets the cost of property owners, and the tax per home is not expected to change much, very minimally. And those are it for the ad valorem districts. The next one is Ravenridge, which is a assessment billing district. So we bill only 4 properties now. We're down to 4 properties for a total of $890 is in the budget for that. It's our smallest budget by far. And that will end January 2024 if those property owners don't pay off their assessments before then. If they were to pay them off before then, it is through a WIFA loan, so we would pay that off as we receive those funds from them. And then Southside CFD ends in December of 2032. And with Southside, we do have 4 properties being billed still. As you all know, there is one property that the town has been making payments on after they fail to sell at auction. We still have hopes that perhaps that will sell in future years and the town will be able to recoup some of those funds. Until then, we help pay that so the debt service is not defaulted on.
And when was that one? Ends in December 2032?
Yes.
Where is Southside?
Southside's a commercial district, and it's out 69 a little ways as you're going out towards Quillwood and everything. Are there any other questions?
We have any other questions from Ms. Pale? Pretty cut and dry.
Yep, did a great presentation again.
With that being said, adjournment.
Thank you.